It's Friday. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel for today's update. It's Friday the 13th, 11:30 a.m. Little afternoon session, so we can get a little idea what happens before these weekly closes that are on the way. So I'm gonna jump right in. So we're gonna look at some stonks today, little stocks. So I really have never personally been involved in trading these. So I'm really gonna be looking at this from a fresh set of eyes. So let's see what I've come up with. So we're gonna probably go through the SPY, the SPX, NASDAQ, and the Dow Jones. So let's see what I've done. So looking back historically, I'm on a 3-day chart. I noticed, obviously this is a lot of price action here. This high, low, high, and a sharp drawdown again. So we were clearly in a big trend from January. This is 2002, 2007, 2009. So I'm looking at that from just an overall trend. So I'm starting there. So I did a pitchfork again. And look at how it coincides with the market. All right, so we've got that there. I'll modify it. We see it's respecting these areas. I switched it here, and then look how good it caught it. It caught this whole bottom. So top. Calling the bottom here, or the mid-range, and then the top as well here. So I'm rocking with this one. Noticing that would have helped you all the way through 2014, 2016. And then it looks like, oh my God, was that March 2020? It is. Woo-hoo. That's wild. All right, but let's see. There was a little variation going back to this one. It caught the move, but there was a little more that was there that you could have grabbed. So let's see. I want to check something now. All right. I bet you that 141 that I was talking about yesterday, I bet you that this catches this move. So let me have a look at my Fibonacci right here. Where am I going? Oh, I don't want the magnet. I don't like that. All right. So let's go bottom right here. Right there. Let's go top right here. Of course it did. Of course it did. Let me just adjust this a little bit as well. Just so we can see. All right, so yeah, using that fib, and I don't know what it is about that number, man, but that 141 is magic, baby. So I always utilize that to kind of catch like a back end, I feel like the traditional everybody is pretty much going to expect a bottom here. You have a triple bottom here, so we know they're protecting this area. But how you freak everyone out besides drawing below that? With one quick capitulation, just freak out move. Pop, just throw it down there, scare everybody out. And I mean, I've noticed that a lot of times it comes back to this 141 for a beautiful buy for that special discount that you're not going to get for very long. And then runs right back up. So you're literally there for probably just a day or two, I bet. All right, so that worked once again. But let's get back to catching up with where we're at nowadays. So like I said, I would have done this. Let's modify it back to the inside. Catching this move all the way through 2020. Man, that's why, oh my God. Classic old school price action really does affect what's happening today. can find some crazy things there. Alright, so got the 2020 done. Also, let's see, I did this pitchfork here. This was the latest high-low high. Did look really significant on the chart. And so, it looks like it could have given you if you didn't catch that bottom, it shows you right before things really just go parabolic and take off. So, once that's done, let's go ahead and modify this. Still not getting enough price action, but you still catch a low there. Got that. Let's go here. Looks like we caught some bottoms. We caught a top here. We pretty much candle closes all around there through pretty much 2021, March 2021, February 21. And then we run up, but it looks like we're breaking back down into that. We did find some support initially in February of this year. Found some support again in April for a drawdown, but now we're holding that as resistance. So I did draw Fibonacci as well, and if you're kind of wondering maybe why we're getting some of a bounce, like I think that we could potentially be a 786 with an 886 sitting below us, and that's going back to December of 2020, I believe. Where did I go? Yep, December of 2020 up until this high. If you draw Fibonacci connecting those two, we have a 786, 886, and then I'm liking it because the reset coincides directly with the middle of this pitchfork. So therefore, I'm kind of wondering, like, if the confluence fits, this might be a specific area to keep an eye on. So, what are we on? The SPY? So, yeah, I was expecting a bounce. Looks like it respected that line. It did react. We'll go down the 4 hour and see what happened. Boom. Gapped up. Hit it yesterday. And then we saw that nice relief. But, look where we're at. We're already hitting the golden pocket, getting rejection. And I'm playing off of that. If we go down in lower time frames, we can see the divergence and things that are playing into this move. So, I mean, I think we did pretty much see the worst of this downside already. I think that, you know, we could expect price to return to where we've already seen, which is still pretty much some good downside, since we did run up 20% on some things, crypto related at least. It looks like from here, only 3% for SPY. So yeah, we could expect hopefully some support here. If not, you're looking at 377. And if that fails, I would be looking for 365 to 362-ish range. Alright. Look at the daily. And let's have a look there. Okay, just looking at the oscillators and things of that sort. Alright, there's SPY. Alright, SPX. What do we do here? Let me have a look. So again, I use some classic price action from the past to try and decide or to determine what's going on now. I'm not sure if this one really fits as much. Actually, I mean, I would say so, but I could probably find some better ones, I think. But, you know, this one did the same thing, just like we saw on SPY. You were able to find the top from September 2020 when we had a harsh pullback. Bottomed out, ran up, and we've been scaling along the top of this pitchfork pretty much the end of 2020 all the way through the spring of 2021. We popped up from there, created some separation, came back down, found support there, had a nice bounce actually. 12%. That was March, a few months ago, but we have lost that support. It is now pretty much a strong resistance. You see the nice wick up top, big shadow. We drew down, we gapped, but again, I think I used the same range. I did December 20 to February 2021 to the top. I think we hit the 886. Go down in the 6 hour. We had a powerful reaction there, gapped up, and that's where we're at today. Again, if we see some downside, you know, if we're lucky, you can hold the 39.62. but you could see some moves back towards the 3,854. We got 3,730 if that drops, and then I would really be looking for a move and hopefully support. I mean, that would be so bad for just all-around market if that happens. So, I mean, let's hope that doesn't happen, but that's what we're going to be looking for if we do see that nasty move. Eesh, where'd that take us? Gosh, we'll be taking out everything from all of last year. Whew, so let's just hope that's worst case scenario for the SPX. NASDAQ, what do I have? Okay, similar thing. Ran across the top line of this pitchfork, ran up, found support at it, just lost it recently, April 21st, now resistance. But this one's looking a little nastier to me. I mean, we're below the pitchfork, and this is, I think, yeah, more tech oriented, so it's pretty much to be expected. Highly speculative. So, man, we're testing this as resistant, right? Like as we speak right now. Let's do 4 hour. All right, let me look at this one. Okay, we got the divergence here. We got a nice bounce, but we are approaching overhead resistance. Clearly here. We got the pitchfork midline there, so we'll see what happens. Dow Jones. What do I do here? Same thing. Oh no, I have more on this one. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like I started way back in 2003. I pretty much found midline here. Let's check out these different moderations. Okay, so this is obviously applicable. Get real nice support here at the midline, runs up, pretty much call it top if you want to sell, small percentage pullback, but once it breaks out, you already know you're in a new trend. But let's keep it moving. Let's see how much more we can get out of this. Find the top here as well. March of 15th. Yeah, nice move. And then again, support for March 2020. Runs up. We have pitchfork here. Support, resistance, resistance, resistance. Now we are finally back at it as support. Just recently. So I do think that this is a significant rally that we have going on. I mean, I've seen it across the boards. I saw it in Bitcoin and Ethereum and across crypto yesterday. I mean, major moves. Some 20% up, 15, 20%, 10% all around. And then we're also seeing the move today play out. So if we do pull back, we do hope to see support and a bounce, type 2, from these same ranges in the same area that we just were at. So watch for these prices. Dow Jones looks like 31,280. Pitchfork is exactly at 31,150. So there's my quick take on the top stocks. And I mean, I really don't even do these, so I mean, it just shows how well this TA is applicable across the board. So in crypto land, in Ethereum, my little baby Ethereum, I've seen this, and I kind of, I'm thinking we're at somewhat of a local top. We're at the resistance right here we see. So I actually took a little position. Little position here, about 700, but I was up at 200 plus. Looks like we're getting a little bounce here, some support, but got that going on. But here's why. Here's what I'm seeing. Let's go to this chart. Not that one. Let's go. Let's get rid of this. All right. So we're running into session highs from, is this last week, I believe? No, at the start of this week. So it is kind of coming in handy tracking the overall trading sessions, because I've noticed that, if we do drop down when we draw up, yes, it's kind of it's easy to see when you just see these wicks, but it also plays into, you know, a session low for London at that point. Also almost a session high when we were trading New York, Asia. So we're coming up to that. I also have a trend line that looks like it goes back from, geez, May 1st. Saw a little bullish pennant, and I like to keep those. So I kept that trend line. It looks like we've been respecting it for a little bit of time. Finding support and resistance off of it lately. Support, resistance, support. And we just broke through again, and now we're testing as resistance once again for the last few days. Looks like May 12th. We tried to break through today, but looks like a fail. Again, I'm seeing divergence across this market. This is a 30-minute time frame, so it's not the most powerful. I don't know how long this will last, but again, let's fix this up. We're getting a higher high on price action, coincided with a lower low on the RSI. So yeah, we've seen a drawback so far. At this point, we've seen a move 5% down on Ethereum, 4% at the moment. We shall see how this continues. We did break this neckline, so let's hope there's not more downside as far as the big M pattern playing out. It could be happening. I'm pretty sure the same is going across the board with Bitcoin and a few of the other coins. Yeah, so that's just my quick fix on the price action for the day. Take care. You guys enjoy your weekend. I might make some more videos going into deeper detail, but I just want to get a quick analysis out there for you. All right, man. See you guys later. Peace.